where I give them a hug from heaven, and we get to, all hang out a little bit. And it doesn't really matter, though, where you're sitting in the theater. So if you're meant to get a message, you will. I leave it up to the spirits. I read many, many people, a lot of folks out there who have seen other mediums that do this type of sort of stage medium readings. They read like 5 or 6 people, and I'm the Walmart of mediums, so I read like 40 or 50 people.
So you try to get to as many people as you can. What happens when you're in the beginning of the show? Do you know it's going to be a sort of a busy night?
Oh, I know before I get to the show. It's like I'm having a yard sale, and all these spirit people are knocking on my door. Can I take a quick peek at your stuff before you open up to the public? So they come early. I start to get, feelings like, I'll hear like a kid, my mom's going to be there. My name's Stephen. I passed in a car accident. So then when I walk into, let's say, an event like a theater or a place with history, I definitely can feel old spirits and new spirits. But I look out in the audience, and the minute I look in someone's eyes, I can make a connection. I can feel it. And I feel like everybody leaves with something, even if I don't stand in front of them.
Now, do you, when you're there, can you sense from someone in the crowd, in the audience, can you tell the difference between somebody who's completely into it or those people who are kind of skeptical about it?
Totally. Because, I recently spoke at the National FBI conference, and, there's 500 skeptical men, a few women. They got their arms folded, a little bit of a scowl on their face. So I actually use a lot of lighthearted humor to help break down those walls, of skepticism. And then when I make a connection, with somebody that has never done it before, I call them a spirit virgin, or just is not into it. The minute that they I make a connection for them, their whole world has changed. I've received thousands of emails from skeptics saying, I didn't really believe in this, but I couldn't believe what you came up with. And it's much more on point in person, I would say.
Well, I'll tell you this. As people leave your show, they're already asking about when your next show will be, and we are so happy that you're coming back to town. So it's Thursday, July 24th, 8 p.m., the Count Basie Theater in Red Bank. You can go to the Count Basie Theater website to get your tickets. What if people want to check more information out about you, want to see some of the stuff you do? What's your website?
It is MaureenHancock.com, and then my Maureen Hancock fan page on Facebook is an inspirational place where I actually post videos on how to learn to communicate, to clear your mind, meditations, and then stories of my work with the sick and dying. But, hey, folks can watch my television pilot that I did with ABC and the Ghost Whisperer producers. It's called Psychic in Suburbia, and you can catch it on YouTube. It's really cool.
The one and only Maureen Hancock. We can't wait to see you again. Thank you so much for taking a couple of minutes.
Can't wait. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. It is 7:45, 94.3 The Point.